So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, that was impressive. Match that. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That's been drilled forward. And it's Rabiot. Dembele. It's Dembele! And here's the chance to counter. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Zaire Emery. Cherki. Has a look and plays it forward. Upamecano getting this one clear. Upamecano tries to clear, and the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. France starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Moved on forwards. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Gomez has given away a free kick. And here's Olise. Succumbs to the pressure. Olise has been caught there, it's a foul. Mbappe. France have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And France are in front! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Hernandez.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And here's Mbappe. Can he finish?
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Zaire Emery. And it's Dembele. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery forwards and with intent. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gomez, long ball upfield. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele! Plenty waiting in the middle. Zaire Emery. Koundé's cross. And the keeper has it. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries to get it clear.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Cherki! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely intercepted. And it's Dembele. Clipped into space. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Koundé. Oh, such a clever touch. Cherki. Oh, it's come loose. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rabiot is offering a wry smile there.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Hernandez. Olise. Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. That's good defending, very good defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again then.
Paraguay can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kunde. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Emery. And it's Kunde. Lovely bit of skill. Aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Olise. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That's really well cleared. Lovely, and he shoots! Emery laid out to the left flank. Time to deliver. Hernandez. A big chance! Almiron. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cherki. And it's Hernandez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Hernandez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
France.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Almiron was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that has been clubbed away. Upamecano. Cherki. Over to the left. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Doué. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now. Doué really was well marshalled.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe. Barcola. Great defending, strong and determined. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Barcola. Zaire Emery. And there's the shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Aim forwards. Rabiot. Almiron with the slide tackle there. Zaire Emery. Doué. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Mbappe completely showed too much of that for the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Moved on forwards.
Paraguay really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Koundé. Paraguay are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Zaire Emery does really well to win the ball there. Koundé. Zaire Emery tries a deft little ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Paraguay can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Rabiot. Hernandez. Played into the box.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That's really well manoeuvred. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Koundé. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shoots! They've done it! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see them more...
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.